Hello and welcome back to part 3 of Elite Force, and we have to get ready to leave.
That is not a good place for them to stand.
Yeah, I know. Why here of all places? Yeah, so what is cool about this game...
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
Do you remember Aliens, the second one? The guy that's like, game over, man. Game over. He's like that guy.
Unfortunately, I don't remember that character extremely well, other than that line.
He was like a dick.
Hey Alex, nervous about the mission? We'll do fine, I'm sure.
Guess who's the love
You're
interest?
talking to your potential girlfriend and you walk away. We'll do okay, bye.
Screw you.
Star Wars. Bad feeling about this. Ah, for the retards, we color-coded Voyager.
Well, Raven did work on the Jedi Knight series, so I guess they had to throw some of it in.
Oviedo, can you take a rain check?
I do like...
What?
How rude.
I have a room full of guns.
Those scavenger guns might
Yeah, we're going to be coming here quite a
They use
bit
a lithium
to
crystal
pick up
chip as a power
weapons.
source. Most ships use those crystals
I really do like the fact though this game allows you to interact with crewmates. It's not a lot, but it's just that little nice interaction so that you can get, I guess, a little more connected to your team.
Well, Voyager's a small ship too. It's smaller. Actually, it's just a little bit bigger than Kirk's Enterprise. So compared to the Enterprise D and the Enterprise E, it is tiny.
Yeah.
So you kind of do get a sense of scale in this game, which really, Kurt?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm showing off the holodeck. Yes, you actually fight
The
people
first
from...
injury you took.
You actually fight people from the Wild West, and they look weird. And they have, you know, real guns, which I
Oh,
only
is this the
flinch a
Alamo?
little. It says High Noon. That's what they call it.
Because it would be a reference to DS9, because I know Bashir and O'Brien like the Alamo.
Nice.
But you know, what do I know?
Well,
I don't even...
you know these episodes a lot more than I do.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, I guess,
I like that scream they give off.
like, oh no, you killed me.
And I was like, ah, okay.
Yeah,
Flashlight.
yeah.
You think the darkness is your ally?
I think that's sadly on I think that's my fault. I think the footage is a little dark on my end, since I was the one who edited this.
These cowboys.
They suck.
I'm telling you, man. I get shot with a laser beam, I'm probably going to be out for a week.
I know it's
I
an
get
old
shot
game,
with the
but
leg, and they're just like, ah.
I know it's an old game, but it kind of breaks the immersion when the holodeck when it loads and like unloads the program. It has to the game has to load. It'd been cool if it was like completely streamlined. Bet nowadays they would be
Yeah,
able.
right.
Bet nowadays though they'd be able to do it.
Maybe. See, what I was always hoping is that Star Trek Online would have an interior more like this that suit the ship. Because, you know, in Star Trek
Yes.
Online, you look up and the ceiling's 10 feet away,
Yeah, this feels correct.
and your character could be 6 foot.
Brian,
Yeah.
can I help
It's the sense of scale.
Here's a trans.
I mean, if you play Elite Force 2, you'll feel the Enterprise E is significantly bigger than this ship.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just something Star Trek games lost. They don't feel like you're on the ship. They just feel like you gotta go kill something.
Hey, sorry.
Well, I don't know if people have heard.
He's
but
peeing on the console.
It's okay. I don't know if people have heard.
Hey.
I don't know if people have heard, but you know, they're actually making a new Star Trek game that's coming out in 2013, which is meant to be like a prequel to the new Star Trek movie, and that's being handled by Namco Bandai, who also handle a lot of anime games in terms anime published games, I guess. How do you feel about that? That Star Trek's being handled by Namco Bandai right now? Do you think that's good or?
It's good, but at the same time, the game honestly just looks like another shooter game. So I don't know if there's really going to be a big plot.
I think it looks.
It
good.
might just be like, you know, it looks like Mass Effect kind of. So
I think like Resident Evil,
But, you know.
somewhat, like Resident Evil 5 over the shoulder.
yeah, I mean, I like the new Star Trek series. It's like a young, fresh take on it, and I separate it from the original existing series. I don't think it's overwriting anything. So I'm excited for it.
Can't you see I'm busy? Gerard,
Oh.
Yeah, the doctor's. You know, we asked the doctor, like, "Hello, doctor." He's like, "Can't you see I'm busy?" It's like, what an asshole.
You're just standing there, kind of looking at this girl.
Yeah.
Jeff.
That girl right there, I forget her name, even though they just said it. She's
Gerard?
Yeah, she's also a Beta Z like Troy.
She's a Beta Z? I thought she was a
Yeah.
Vulcan.
No, actually, she's a Beta Z, and she's just as annoying. I will say though, it's
Could've lived
cool about.
my entire life.
Actually, I'll bring that up later.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to get to the transporter.
I mean, it's got like 4 rooms on this thing.
Look at those amazing transporting effects.
Hey, I always wanted to be beamed out. Wait a
All
minute.
set, Alex.
Why are you going in with 44 health?
Okay, ready to
You know, I didn't even notice that.
I'm going to die.
No, I assume since this is an old game, like I'm wondering why it says entering new area, or like back in like in 2000, was it like a big fear that something's gonna be loading? We need to warn you about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a really weird cutscene. It just like ends even though the music's still playing. Welcome to the weird alien ship.
Let's see if any of these consoles are working.
Look at this. I've never seen such a ship. It's almost like it's alive.
You have seen such a ship, species
Give me
8472.
a minute to start the download.
You know that whole
What's
issue?
happened here? Humid.
I kind of like it.
You would. You're a Bolian.
See, that's one of the few
I mean,
times
right?
noticed-
That was it was a bio ship, right?
yeah.
Fireflies.
That's like one of the few times. Like I know you told me beforehand they do mention it, but that's one of the few times where they talk about an alien species whose conditions, whether it's like temperature or gravity, are affected. You know, because he just said that he likes the temperature here because it's a little hotter.
Well, the Borg you know, they live in a hotter environment than us.
We think they live in a cold environment. Computers work better when they're cold. When they're hot, they are not as efficient.
Good point. Plus, their skin's rotting off.
Now we have to fight these things. Where
Batman.
Where the hell they are? They're annoying.
They look like Zubats, too. Well, I guess not really.
One thing I will say, like it's not like a really big deal, but sometimes I feel that with the weapons, it doesn't matter what gun you have, but it's like you never seem to have enough ammo. Because right here I'm doing the left click because the right click's just not, you know, wise. But they still get way too close to me, and I want them dead well before that.
Foster to Monroe, are you all right?
Yes, sir. They just
We almost
started
died.
attacking a moment ago.
Same thing here.
I got all I could from the data terminal. Let's get out of here.
There's a slight problem there. Whatever alarm went off must have raised this thing's shields. We can't
This
contact
thing?
Voyager and we can't beam out. We need to regroup. We've done some scans and it looks like there's a junction point in section 29.
How's this place have sections?
We'll meet up there and figure out how to take these shields
I don't
down.
know.
Good luck. Foster out.
Section
It's not
29
color-coded. How will you find it?
door up there.
This game is very linear, so you know.
This way.
I almost did get lost a few times here and there because some sections they do branching, but you know, you will find your way really quickly.
This kind of reminds me of a Metroid game.
Well, Metro games aren't linear actually. They're like you backtrack, but you can go any way you want.
No, I mean,
Oh, you mean the
I
environment?
mean more the environment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Bonk.
Hello, we're waiting for you.
Thanks for going through that door for
Well,
us.
they know we're here now.
What are those things?
What the fuck are those?
They seem to have an isophasic signature similar to our own transporter technology.
My god. What's a transporter?
It's a dick move to have them spawn behind us.
Dead Space
Oh man.
esque of it.
This part annoyed me. Not too much, but the way they spawn, like right here, you don't notice it, but sometimes they would get on to me way too fast with just their positions. Like I wouldn't be done killing one, and the other one would already be in my face. You're
I think that's called, you know, difficulty.
Shut up. Shut up.
I don't like that they actually hurt me. It should be just like, you know, I win.
This game actually has 2 things of ammo, which I actually don't understand. You can get the ammo from the panels on the walls, which only I'm sorry, which only like gives you back your beam ammo. But for this gun and like other guns, you have to collect something called ammunition crystals, which is those pink crystals. I don't know why they separated them, but you know, they don't work.
Maybe some guns use different ammo.
I guess so. You're gonna wind up needing to get those
like this one.
Oh, I'm sorry, go on.
Ammunition. I was just gonna say, like maybe the Starfleet weapons are different than the alien weapons that you get.
Locked.
That's an interesting concept, but it's unnecessary, you know, in terms of gameplay mechanics. I would like to have them all in one thing instead of having to hunt down separate ammo.
Listen, as convenient it is that everybody in Star Trek speaks English and that all ships are always the same direction, you know, upright in space, not everybody uses the same ammo.
And that every alien, well, most aliens they encounter a humanoid.
Shut up.
Yeah, they seem to spawn off of these little things on the ground and these little like cameras on the ceilings. Now, if you actually blow up the cameras, they won't spawn, but they will be repaired really quickly. So you're only giving yourself like a few seconds of like free, like you know,
of happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of
These
these
doors are so inefficient. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Yeah.
This
Why are they
area is
there?
annoying. It's like they all spawn right there, and you know, if you come right here with low health, you're dead. And it's like nothing you can do about it. Alright, so we got to where
And
essentially
just
the
got-
other group was, and we jumped on that transported thingy, or whatever it was.
Ow. Right in the balls.
Yes, these little fungus mushroom things shoot at us.
Hey, did you ever play Half-Life, the first one?
No, actually.
This also reminds me of the end of the game.
Yeah, you know, I started Half-Life 2 and I just kind of stopped. Like, I got stuck.
You were afraid of it.
I was not. Half-Life is not scary.
Oh, maybe that was, what's her name that was scared of it.
Let's go. Wait for me.
Okay, fine.
No.
Screw you guys.
I'll wait. Those remind me of, like, Zelda. Legend of Zelda with the little floating things.
Navi.
Where are they?
Mm-hmm.
Jeff,
Too many
are you
little
sure
fairies.
this is the right place?
Positive. Maybe the aliens got them.
Looks like our scans weren't
God,
very thorough.
Shell's frightened a little too early. Easily.
Stow it, crewman. Look, Monroe, we've got to deactivate.
We got
the
ourselves
shields
a
before
bug
we can
hunt.
beam out. The data we downloaded from our console indicated there are 3 main sources we need to hit in order to do this.
Okay.
Your team should be able to take out the main computer core through there. We'll take
Go
out
on.
the backup power systems up here. We'll meet up at the main power core and shut it down.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Good luck, Monroe. We'll meet you at the power core.
Oh, look at this.
Behind you.
And then you just run. It's like, how awkward was that?
Chell didn't even look behind him and look a little to the right.
He's like,
Behind you. Oh, over the...
just the way that animation was. He's just like, ah, ha, ha, and he's like, okay, bye. I have to go.
What is that?
Some kind of alien device.
Yes, they give you guns. Now this gun will actually get rid of these bad guys easily. But here's the thing: this gun's is situational, because after this moment, you'll never need this gun again, and it's not efficient against any other bad guys, which is annoying. But it gets the job done.
You need the right tool for the right job. Yeah, the right tool for the right job.
But you keep the guns forever. Once you get a new gun, it never goes away.
I've got point.
Would you expect it to just go away?
Well, a lot of times in games, I guess not, but you know.
I mean, in Voyager it probably would, because they don't keep anything from one episode to the other.
Yeah.
I guess... Yeah. Could you imagine if Voyager throughout the entire series just kept adding new alien technology to it? So by the end of the show, it didn't even look like an Intrepid-class starship. It's just like this freaking bizarre thing.
No, Eric, that would have been too interesting. Star Trek has to keep status a quota. Alright, guess we'll catch you all in part 4.